Hey everyone, how you going? It's Hot Alpha Female, and today I want to talk about this idea of approval seeking, especially when it comes to women, and some of the strategies and tips and tricks that you can use in order to overcome it. Now, this is something that I think affects a lot of you guys, especially like if you feel like you need approval from a woman, then you're going to like be a bit more nervous around her. You're not going to know what to say, you're not going to know what to do, and you're really just going to start second guessing yourself. But what are some of the ways in which they really approval seeking behavior really shows up? Well, it could show up in the form of apologizing for like everything that you do, or saying sorry too many times. That can just kind of get really annoying after a while, and you don't need to do it. You don't need to apologize for going up and speaking to her. You don't need to apologize for cracking a joke at her and her not getting it. No apology necessary. Seeking attention, so like specifically going out of your way to like get a response from her. Women can really tell when you want something from them. So it kind of puts you in a position where you're not her equal. You're kind of like from the bottom trying to work your way up, and the truth is you are any woman's equal, so you really need to start focusing on having a level head when you're around a woman. You don't need to make up for anything, provided that she feels that you can own yourself and your own presence, and that you can connect with her. Then she's going to want to find out a little bit more about you. Asking permission. This is one where, you know, it's because you're not sure whether you should be doing whatever you want to do. You're going to go out and start, you know, you're going to ask her, oh, what do you think? Or can I do this? Can I do that? It's like, for a woman, that communicates like a lack of leadership and a lack of confidence and self-assurance, and these are things that you really need in order to even just approach a woman. And the fourth one would be being afraid to offend her. Obviously, it's a natural reaction. You don't want to say something that a woman is just going to take offense to. Provided that she has like some sort of personality, I mean, this is fine. Like, you know, say whatever it is that you need to say, and see what kind of responses that women are giving you. For most women, especially if, you know, they're quite attractive, I mean, they've got guys complimenting them all day long, so if you say something that's a little bit offhandish, I mean, it's going to make her think for a bit and provide a little bit of a challenge for her, and that's going to spark her interest and want her to, like, you know, keep talking to you or keep interacting with you in any other way. Alright, so what are some of the ways in which you can overcome this? Well, the first thing that you need to remember is that you need to kind of come from an abundance mentality. I mean, like, yes, there may be this one woman that you're really interested in, but the fact is that, you know, there's millions and millions of women out there, and some of the girls that you go up and interact with, you know, just to start a conversation, you're never ever going to see again in your life. So, you know, why not experiment? Why not see what works and what doesn't? And if you're never going to see this person again in a way, then why do you need their approval? So yeah, just really come from this space of that you don't need everyone's approval. The most important thing, and I hate sounding so freaking cliche, but the truth is, it's like, you know, if you don't accept like parts of you as you, there is no way that you can like project that to other people. So it really does start just with you, and as part of that, it's like, well, what is it exactly that you're focusing on when you're going to approach women? Like, are you thinking exactly about, like, okay, what are all the various different horrible ways in which this girl can reject me, can laugh at me, can walk away from me, can just completely humiliate me? Or are you walking up to her and going, hey, I'm going to have some fun with this, or hey, I'm going to try out this new thing and see what happens, or you know what, I'm like a freaking god and I'm going to go up to her and she's going to have the privilege to talk to me. And so what you focus on is just really important, because what you focus on creates the state within you, and each and every one of you has a state within you that is strong, that is powerful, and that is confident. And the more that you're able to cultivate that, and the more that you're able to get that on demand, when you want to, when you choose to, I mean, that means that you can be strong and confident when it comes to speaking to women. That means you can be strong and confident when you're, you know, just doing something that scares you a little. You can just turn on that state. And that's a really important skill for attracting women, but also just for living your own life. It's such a powerful tool that you can apply to any situation when it comes to your life. Focus on something that you can always like win, you know, like if you go into it and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to practice being strong and confident and talking slower and asking her questions or whatever it is. Focus on that and know that you've won because you've tried and tested something out, and now you know what does work and what doesn't work. See if you can cultivate a state within yourself that it's like no matter what you do, as long as you take action, you are winning and you are taking that next level. And the last thing that I would say was just that you need to kind of surround yourself with people who kind of encourage your personal integrity. So like people who really understand, like friends and family who really understand what is important to you and will hold you to that standard. I think it's really damaging to surround yourself with friends who just, you know, tear you down or laugh at you or I don't know, just kind of really affect your self-esteem, because I think this is so important. And if you really got to decide like who you want to spend time with, because the people that you spend the most time around are the people that are going to influence you the most, and you will actually find that a lot of their beliefs and their values are things that you have in common with them, or they will cultivate that more in you. So my suggestion is, you know, if you want to practice being more strong and confident and less approval seeking, then find those people in your life who are less approval seeking, who are more confident, who are more direct, who are more purposeful in their interactions with women and with other people in general. And these people will help you hold yourself to a higher standard of integrity. And the last thing I want you to remember is that the reason why approval seeking doesn't work is because you are communicating to her that she's the leader. Like if you're always asking her what to do and what she wants to do and what she's feeling, like she's going to be like, well, why can't like he just kind of figure that out for himself? I mean, like women, always remember that women want to be led, and you can communicate leadership through being decisive in your own actions, in the way you speak, in the way you interact with her, and that is going to communicate leadership, and that's ultimately what every woman wants. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on approval seeking, how to overcome it, and I will see you again next week. Bye!